Okay, so here at Calcer Academy Wolverhampton, personal development and leadership skills are extremely important to us. We feel they're as important as outcomes. I think it's important for us to have a bespoke programme for our pupils, given the context of the school and where we are within the city of Wolverhampton, but also actually that we're a Sikh ethos school. Being a Sikh ethos school means that we attract a lot of Sikh children. However, we do have children from all backgrounds, faiths, and none. And I think it's important to give everybody that level playing field and starting point.
Realising the dab means something totally different inside your mind now. Now all of a sudden, that process, even in many years' time, when you're an adult, well, there was this thing called the dab when we were kids. Somewhere in your subconscious mind will be going, decide, take action, believe. And you won't even notice it.
I think for us it's really important that our students start with us in year 7, stay with us for 7 years, and they are world ready by the end of their time with us. And that's not just educational excellence and getting good grades, that's our students being confident to just do things that we might take for granted, like make phone calls, book appointments, fill out application forms, and just be able to hold conversations and have that confidence, whether it's speaking to a big audience or just speaking to a few people at a time. I think that's massively important. We do think that as well as developing our students, we need to work with our staff too, and for them to realise the importance of personal development. I think as teachers we do sort of get tied down to the specification that we need to teach to, and the grades that we want to get, and league tables. And actually I think the pandemic's taught us all as leaders and as humans that that's not the be all and end all, and it's the way our students have coped during that pandemic, and our staff, that's most important. So it's about that resilience, about that mental health, about that emotional well-being. I think that's hugely important. So I think we're quite lucky to have the opportunities that we're getting given, especially through Hemraj Goyal, and obviously we work with Binti as well, so that's been fantastic for our students. And the confidence levels I think have just increased massively. If you think about the students that I've spoken to you today, from when I met them at the start of year 11, they've just come on massively, and they're just thrown in at the deep end, and we're there to guide them and support them, but at the same time we do just watch from a distance and just give them that little push when
the students came back after their break at Easter, I could feel that there's this tiredness. They had 2 weeks off, but they still didn't have the energy. And I think that having this time with the Hemraj Goyal Foundation and having Jermaine Harris with us has been absolutely fantastic. The energy levels have doubled overnight. It's been amazing.
So for me, before I went in the session, I was thinking, I've got to be honest, I really don't need this. I've got loads of paperwork to do. I could really do with doing it. And within about 10 minutes of listening to Jermaine, I felt totally different. Just some of the things he said, I thought was just really, I was really like, yeah, that 100% that's true. To the point where I got home and I just felt better. So this morning I got up, and rather than just sort of getting ready with the TV on, I put some upbeat music on. Me and my little boy, we sort of got up a lot easier and a lot better, and we was having a little dance round as we was getting ready. I followed Jermaine on Instagram. Just I thought, you know what, when I feel like I need some of that motivation, I'm just going to read some of his posts and to feel it again. And I just thought it was a fantastic session.
What I've found personally for me is that it's given me the opportunity to think for myself how I'm going to protect my mindset, how am I going to protect my work-life balance, how am I thinking about my goals for the future.
Hearing about the session led by Jermaine Harris, I didn't know what to expect, but I was excited because Hemraj Goyal delivers amazing workshops, so I was really excited. The session that was ideally catered for the adults, which was at the end of the school day, was perfect. I loved how Jermaine adapted his session so that it was more relevant for us. And so you're just seeing the vibration amongst the whole staff. You can see the impact of his words and the ideas he was sharing. And for me, it's more than just an idea. It's actually a tool for us to help us to change our perspective in the mornings and throughout the day, and how we approach negative situations as well. With Jermaine sharing his personal experiences as well, and seeing that his little one, how positive he is. I mean, if a little 5-year-old can be so positive and healthy, so can we. So it's just a real eye-opener. It's actually let's change our mindset for the better. It's going to benefit us at the end of the day.
Personally, I felt I wasn't aware of my body language and how my body language changes the way I feel and the way I perceive things. And today I was walking school and I had my superhero position pose, and I felt more positive and more full of energy. I don't know if it's because of that or because my mindset changed, and it was so positive. And I'm planning to do, I used to play football once a week, and I want to do maybe twice a week if I will find the time, because I think that gives me energy. So that's it changed my perspective and my mindset to be more positive and to have techniques to feel that way every day.
Impact on the school has been astounding. We've been able to speak to students about it. It's given us a real point of contact between the teachers and the students, because we've had the student workshops and we've had a staff workshop. We've had things in common, so it's been great for us to actually talk with the same language, with the same experiences. We've all seen Jermaine walk on glass and we've all been amazed by it and slightly scared.
The session yesterday for the staff was really enjoyable and brilliant. I felt as I was looking around the room, staff, they came in feeling a little bit low, but after the session, they were feeling uplifted, and smiles on everyone's faces. And I think as staff, we needed that with the lockdown and coming back and the amount of workload we've got. It's something that we needed and we really enjoyed, and we look forward to doing more activities like this in the future.
So we attended the workshop yesterday, and as a member of the staff I felt it was quite positive. It helped me change my mindset, because breeding positivity helps bring positivity into the children's lives. So we're in the classroom. I think if we apply that change of mindset to ourselves as teachers, it might uplift the children, help them with their education, but also their personal development, which is a key thing that we learned from yesterday. Personal development is massive for kids, because it's not just about education and grades, it's about giving them the life skills they need to be ready when they go out to the outer world.
Now let's try something. Say yes. Say yes. Say yes. Say yes. Say yes. Say yes. Say no. Love it. Yes. Say yes. Say yes. Give yourself a round of applause. Have a seat.
To trial those methods that Jermaine was sharing is fantastic. So I went home and I actually said to my little 2-year-old, I was like, yes, let's go up the stairs. Yes, and then he repeated after me. To see him so enthusiastic just by saying those words and repeating it louder and louder. It was really, really impressive to see.
What did I say? As high as you can. Watch this. Go a little bit more. How can you go more when I say go as high as you can?
Okay, so I did the Harry Singer talk with Year 12, and I thought that was a really good way in how to engage a topic to Year 12 and put it in a different way where they were laughing, joking, but still understanding at the same time. And coming out of that, they were saying that they were really happy and understood, and actually using some methods that they were taught and told, and how to embed them in their practice coming up. I also did the staff session with Jermaine, and that was a really, really different teacher training, different to what I've ever been in. And the vibe was fun, different, confident, positive, and people come out smiling, and I've seen people dance and I've never danced before. So it was that different aspect, and people come out feeling good and talking about how we use that in their own lives, which I thought was really good.